That's a very good point. And the New Age movement, meditation is important. But to me, it's about seeing reality as it is, which is a Buddhist concept,
Sure.
not as we want it to be.
That's right. And, you know, I talked about in my presentation at Free Your Mind the abuse of this modality in consciousness of meditation. Meditation just means to bring to the middle, to take consciousness to the center, and it helps us to get to our center and hopefully to remain there, but we don't want to go toward the other side of imbalance. Meditation is for people who have a lot of left brain, chronic left brain hemispherical imbalance, which means that they're a control freak, they're dominators, they're obsessed with the physical, they can't really think outside of the box, they're trapped in a very materialistic worldview and paradigm. Meditation can help people to center the mind and get out of that pure left brain worldview. But if you take it too far, then you're going toward right brain imbalance. Right brain chronic hemispherical imbalance will lead to a state where you won't stand up for yourself. You could go into even states of, self-loathing and, just wanting to accept, and I'm not worthy of anything better than this, and I just have to accept it the way that it is and never try to change it. And that's not using your will. That's just laying down. That's just taking whatever the default that's handed to you is. And that's not enlightenment. That's not real spirituality. That's a trap that is, I think, laid out in many cases by dominators who want people to simply go into that right brain imbalance so that they will lay down, not stand up for their rights, and accept whatever the current conditions are that are being handed to them. So that's the abuse of meditation. The proper usage is to, if the hemispheres of the brain are imbalanced toward the left, to bring them back to the middle, to bring them back to the center. Then we could use a modality called contemplation to keep it there. And what contemplation is we break down the word. It's very, very simple to break it down. Con in Latin means together or with, and then you have in the middle of the word temple, okay? And the two hemispheres of the brain are at our temples. It's at the temple of the head. This has been called the temple in man, especially when you combine the mind, the brain, the psyche, with the heart. When you align it with the heart chakra and bring care into balance with our thoughts, such that we're aligning our thoughts and our emotions to give birth to proper right action in the world, then that's the true temple in man being built. So contemplation means together, bringing the temples together, bringing the hemispheres of the brain together in balance and keeping it there. That's the mode I would suggest if somebody is already in a state of brain balance. That's one of the modes we could use, modes of thought we could use to keep it there. And it's like an active form of daydreaming. It's kind of like concentration and meditation combined together in one. So it's like an active meditation instead of a passive one where you're just letting the thoughts go and not actively doing something with them. You're just letting them pass by and observing. Contemplation would be more akin to a daydreaming modality, and this is why it's so highly discouraged. Daydreaming is discouraged in the young. They don't want the young in a balanced mind state. They want them in one chronic form of imbalance or the other, either the left brain form, which creates a male dominator type personality, masculine dominator personality, or they want the passive form of imbalance, which creates, that right brain imbalance that creates the willingness to stand down and not actually stand up for one's rights.